Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up everybody? It's Hercules Porsche, also known as Guildlock. And if you've read the title of today's video, it's called Vader All Dayder. That was when they opened. That was crappy. That's why I got slaughtered. Anyway, this footage is from November 27th, 2015. So, a few days have passed. I've watched this footage several times. My reason for doing so was because it was kind of a unique game. I performed I had a really great game, but I also knew that if I reviewed the footage, I could find things to do, ways to improve my gameplay even more. So, like I said, it's great footage. I did great. I'd want to preserve these moments, and I can show them off, but at the same time, I can also do kind of a, self-critique. So if I'm ever in this game, situation again, I might do even better. So I can just kind of take you guys through my mental process of, critiquing myself, so I can just get, perform even better the next time around. So yeah, I have seen. Oh, here's the hero token right here, and yeah, I do like to include the footage leading up to grabbing the hero token because, actually finding the token in and of itself is kind of an event. I know there's a lot of people who've got good at figuring out where they are and where they spawn and going deep into enemy lines for them, but I often just end up grabbing them when I'm playing the objective, which is how I normally like to play this game. So I'm going to be playing a very, very cautious Vader today. About the only way to play Vader more cautiously than I did would have been, to take him into the back corner of the map and hide. Well, that's an exaggeration, but yeah, I'm going to be playing extremely carefully, but I have a good reason for doing so. I really want to take Darth Vader and have him fight Luke Skywalker. It's just that simple. So I am going to be so you guys should see that reflected in my playstyle. Anyway, I should have pushed Vader way harder through that last Walker assault phase. He should have, and it's gonna be the same thing in the next Walker assault phase too. There's a lot of places I realized I should have pushed him more aggressively. There's a choke, I got that off. But that's just part of my self-critique process. So, I'm also gonna be kind of critiquing some of the troopers who are in my general vicinity. I've lost my first bit of health here. That was all splash damage from the turrets that are in the level. It's
There is no defense against the dark.
That was a choke, and one of the people I'm with, there's a deflect shot kill. Anyway, yeah, that choke, someone finished off that guy I was choking. That's an ion grenade, so I'll back off from that. But yeah, I'm very concerned about the turret that shoots those giant green bolts, which is why I'm not rushing out here to hash the objective. Hack. So that, I went for a choke on that guy. It didn't connect, he was slightly out of range. So I just went for the saber throw, finished him off. Yep, and I do not want to be in that orbital. So I'm staying in and around this uplink, hoping for people who will go for the hack. This guy's doing it, so I do decide to poke my head out ever so slightly. And I got a choke off, and I deflected some... I didn't deflect, I blocked some shots on the right side. He wasn't close enough to really deflect into him, but Anyway, you guys are also seeing I'm constantly blocking, and I'm doing that for two reasons. One is to block, obviously, just to block any shots that come towards me, even if what's in front of you seems like it's empty.
Your weakness is your undoing.
You'd be surprised just how often a shot just seems to come out of nowhere. So you're just blocking as much as humanly possible to prevent damage. The other reason I'm blocking is to try to counter a graphical effect that's in the game. Anytime you're indoors and you're looking outdoors,
This will cut you down.
they make everything is so bright. I lost another little sliver of health there, probably splash damage. Anyway, everything's so bright outside when you're inside, and when you zoom in, it counters the effect a little bit. Anyway, look at this guy who's with me. Being near Vader tends to have certain psychological effect. If you see him backing off,
Your deaths
your
will be
troopers who see Vader backing off are more likely to back off as well. Anyway, that guy's way out. It's another choke I went for, but he's definitely out of choke range. I really hope these guys are... I really want these guys to push the uplink, and I really don't want these guys just sitting here drawing attention to where I am.
You are
And
nothing against the power of the Force.
so these guys aren't pushing as hard as I want to, as hard as I want them to. But like I said, I have a reason for staying alive. I really want a Darth Vader on Luke Skywalker saber fight. So, but I will play near the objectives. This guy's sticking his neck out, so I will do so just a little bit. Anyway, you guys have probably noticed I'm doing a lot of saber throws that don't connect, but I'm just, whenever my block meter's low, I'll just take my shot at,
Distance will not protect you.
you know, maybe someone could have popped out there, so I'll just take my shot at connecting with the saber throw.
You chose this path.
Back away from that, that's a thermal imploder. I'll stick my neck out a little bit because I figure even for a hero token, an ATST is a pretty big distraction. And this is a good position. Eyes on the uplink.
Weakness is your undoing.
Fortunately, I'm not going to hold it.
Skywalker is not far.
Anyway, they did get a guy in there earlier and slip guys in and get the hack off, and the troop positioning was not ideal. But anyway, like I said, I'm just playing to keep Vader alive until I can fight Luke. So I could have done a little more to help keep that uplink white. If I'd crossed over into the other uplink, I definitely could have dominated in there. But like I said, just my whole goal was just to have a... just to keep Darth Vader alive to fight the other heroes. Really, hopefully Luke Skywalker. And this is a good these indoor levels. You can expect people to pick the lightsaber wielding characters. Not that you can't. Alright, so this person did ambush me. I did block their missile, but they surprised me with some first shots and then got some more shots in after my block meter ran out. So I just had to go for the saber throw. So I'm playing this pretty cautiously. Again, I probably played just a little too cautiously in the Walker damage phases. I realize okay, none of these guys have noticed me. Time to push. see this guy on my radar.
Your struggling is useless.
And now I'm waiting for some backup. I don't want to push that uplink by myself and be against, you know, a bazillion rebels and not do anything to help turn it white. But again, this is another part that even trying to preserve Vader, I might have been better off pushing more aggressively. So that was some splash damage. Another great choke. Saber throw. But they 2 kills, but they still have guys in there. The rebels are playing that objective pretty decently, and I decide I need more guys. This is, and I cannot believe all the people who didn't go for that AT-AT token. Anyway, I'm sure you've noticed all the intervals at which I've lost health. I decided to push up. I don't have a saber throw anymore, and now I go for the straight saber slash, because if I'd gone for the choke, that might have just got caught on the wall. So there, another great angle for another great choke, and I let the people I was with go for that uplink while I went in, because I figured that was probably a good time when there was just going to be one guy coming at me. Now these guys who are pushing down here, it's like I have the opposite problem that I had before. I have, you know, when I was at that second set of uplinks, I had a bunch of troopers who weren't pushing nearly hard enough. But some of these guys who are with me now are the guys who were pushing. But now I have the opposite problem. I have guys who are pushing too hard. They don't really need to be going down there. It's not a smart spot to go down. All the rebels spawn down there at the end of that uplink, and even if these guys didn't know that, they should have known to just hang out by the uplink and help keep it white if they want the win. If they just want to pew pew, then I guess they're doing the right thing, but if they want the win, they should just be keeping themselves alive up here. And they do get some kills down there, but really, I don't understand not playing more defensively, not playing the not just trying to keep this objective white. So I did take some splash damage when I was up there. Looks like these guys are smartening up and backing up, but then they see more people running down, so they go back down. Anyway, yeah, I'm playing playing it defensively right now. I don't want to take any kind of splash damage, nothing. I really want to be alive and have my fight with Luke. It definitely won't be on even terms by this point, because I'm down to 33% health, but maybe I can still do something. Maybe I can have some kind of... So, that choke doesn't connect, that throw doesn't connect, that was just a wrong angle for both of them. So, again, those are not... So those deflect, another choke. By the way, there's no limit to how many shots Vader can deflect. It's just how long he can deflect. Keep that in mind when you're blocking. There we go. Pick the right angle to get another choke off. And here we go. Here's Luke. That's the heavy strike. Didn't do what I wanted it to. I'll go into that soon. A little bit of damage on Luke, but he's already hit that uplink. And that's just another normal cut that gets the 2 of them. And I was just hit with too much stuff there at the end to get that. We're gonna go look at that again because it went by pretty fast. So that's the choke kill that I'd got there. Going for the heavy strike. I'm looking in Luke's direction, but it ends up going into the 2 guys who noticed me. So the first 2 hits damaged, but he picks up on what's going pretty fast. This guy doesn't. He's in the way of one of my regular slices, so he's even more collateral damage. He was probably a partner spawn. He did damage to that last blow. I only had 1 health left, and this little grunt finishes me off. So it's good. Really good, really strong finish. But there's, like I said, I reviewed that footage because there's a chance if I in that situation again, it could go even better. I could have picked off even more infantry at the start, not wasted my heavy strike on the infantry. Heavy strike is great for taking down infantry, but I'm pretty sure the regular strike can hit too as well. That heavy strike really is intended to do massive damage on another hero unit. So yeah, very strong finish to how I use that Vader token, but maybe next time I'll do even better. Who knows? And can't believe that didn't connect, but and it's an Imperial victory. It's not zooming in with the transport kill, but anyway, I hope you guys don't think I'm a dirty KD farmer. I really just I wanted to fight Luke. Anyway, an Imperial victory. Those are always valuable footage. Yeah, so you guys have taken, maybe got some tips on Vader, how to use him, gaming in general, my process for how I game. I don't know. Hopefully you guys found that fun and informative to watch. Welcome all your feedback. Hit that sub button at your leisure, and see you Starside.